Hello, my name is Waldfield and I thought I would take a break from my usual videos to showcase my immortal Spelunky skills. As you may have noticed, I have recently lost power over my vocal cords due to a freak triple penetration accident. So, much like Stephen Hawking, I must now rely on a text-to-speech synthesizer to communicate. However, much unlike him, I retain full movement of my upper body, which is fortunate, because it allows me to continue eating pussy at the frequency and level of vigor to which I am accustomed. Spelunky is a game notorious for being extremely difficult. Everything is randomly generated. Most people who play it never beat it, and most people who beat it never beat hell. Today I am not only going to defeat hell, I shall do so with the Crysknife, an optional item requiring 2 additional levels. Not only must I go through the worm level to get the knife, I must go through the mothership so as not to skip the Moe head statue. As you can see, I'm taking the time to rescue the damsels. Usually I don't bother with them on a hell run, because it's not like I'm going to take 4 damage before the Moe, which resets your energy. But when trying to beat hell with the Crysknife, you must go through those 2 extra levels both before the Moe, so every bit of energy matters. It can be easy to incur a lot of damage in the worm level, especially, like if you're stuck in a narrow passage and a bacterium is coming at you. Sometimes you have the cupola already so you get like 10 free hearts, but usually you don't. I'm also taking the time to collect money. You'll see I just bought a few items already. I could have stolen them, sure, but I don't usually like to anger the shopkeepers before the end of the jungle, because the guys at the door can be tough to deal with in the early levels. Towards the end of the game, it actually works to your advantage to anger them, even if they don't have anything you want, because it's a guaranteed way to get a shotgun into hell. One of the items I just bought was the climbing glove. Some people don't like it, but I think it's great. You can tell you're getting good at the game when you start to appreciate the climbing glove. If you're new and still getting used to the controls, it will often interfere with your plans and kill you. But when you have all that mastered, they enable you to do a ton of useful stuff. I look at them as a lesser version of the jetpack. And most runs don't give you a jetpack. I'm still not at the level of mastery required to make the teleporter useful. Maybe one day, but like most of us, right now I can only watch Bananasaurus Rex's teleporter runs with envy. Oh sweet, I got the level with the big spiders in it. If you are trying to rack up money to buy out the black market, these are great, because every spider you bomb gives you 2 gems. I am lucky enough to already have 9 bombs, so I am going to take advantage. What in the world just happened? This game is unbelievable. Okay, let's try that again. I'm going to fast forward to when I'm actually at the worm entrance, because if you've ever watched a Spelunky playthrough, you know what the mines and jungle look like anyway. So you can see I'm getting pretty lucky with how close the damsel and worm entrance are. Usually you have to burn through some time and ropes to bring her to it, but I can skip all that. Okay, I'm in. Woo! Crysknife, here I come. The weird thing about this level is that the first half is harder than the second half. This is because you get the Crysknife halfway through, and it allows you to kill those bacteria that are otherwise invincible. I am low on energy, so I'm a little concerned, but only a little, because I'm a pro at this, as previously mentioned. Notice the grace with which I am moving through all of these obstacles. Waldfield, be nimble. Waldfield, be quick. Waldfield, get the Crysknife to kill Yama with. That wasn't a perfect rhyme, but it did have assonance, so it counts. See this huge pool of acid below me? This is of course where the Crysknife is located. You can drain the acid with a well-placed bomb. Or you can trick a UFO into draining it for you, which is what I'm doing here. It's not like I need to conserve bombs when I have 39 of them. but I like to be fancy when given the chance. Of course I'm also being sloppy right now. These lasers aren't landing quite where I mean them to. But eventually I get it, being the Spelunky maven that I am. Talent like this can never be stopped, only slowed down. Ha ha ha, I have the Crysknife now and y'all suckers gonna pay. All shall fall in the round I call. Hack 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 slash slash slash. Spurt spurt spurt. That was swell. So things become much easier now, but there is still a lot left to do. This level is long, but fortunately, so am I. I could be rushing through the level but I'm not doing a speed run, so I'll take my time, and pick up all the items I can. I kinda wish I had a cupola, for all of the blood I'm shedding, but I should be fine without it. The matic isn't super useful here, but it could possibly let me skip a few hazards at least. Being low on energy means I should take the cautious approach whenever possible. Fortunately Waldfield is not only nimble, he is also cautious. One day I will craft a rhyme around this quality as well. These enemies are trying to get me flustered but it will not work. My composure is... Wait a minute, what even happened? I do not understand this. Let's give this one more attempt. I will be sure to be extra double cautious this time. Here I am entering the mothership. As promised, I've been much more cautious on this run, so I'm all the way up to 8 hearts. Not that I will need them, because I have already gotten past the hard stuff. I have the Crysknife and the jetpack too, even so I'm basically invincible. Well, that hurt, but at least I can still... Zoot. Mens. Saperly poppet. Set incroyable. Merd. Okay, one more time. Un autre temps. Here I am back at the mothership. I not only have the jetpack this time but also the shotgun, and what's more important, I have learned from my mistakes. I know that in the last run I said I was basically invincible, but this time I literally am invincible. Literally. Regard the deftness with which I plow through my foes. I am young, I'm handsome, I'm fast, I'm pretty, and can't possibly be beat. Those guys are trying to strike me with a bomb like the last run, but it won't work because I'm prepared for it now. Pow pow pow. Shoot 'em up. I'm gonna cock my Glock and pop till they all drop. While you on stage babblin', my lyrics is travelin' like a javelin, to stab you in the abdomen. Yes, almost there. Well, this is awkward. This is taking a while. Okay, finally. Now all I need to... I think my forehead is bleeding. Whatever, let's just try this again. Let's just cut to the victory run, because I can't keep showing bloopers, and having you think that I'm whack. I need to let my greatness be known already. Put it on display and let y'all be amazed. I'm in the City of Gold now, which is where things really get interesting. I'm going to snatch the Necronomicon, kill Anubis 2, kill Olmec, run through hell, and kill Yama. All with the Crysknife, of course. This is the very aim of my labors. Okay, here comes Anubis 2. Normally you need 2 sticky bombs to kill him, but check out what I'm gonna do instead. I have the Crysknife, did you all forget? I can cleave this fool like butter. I can slice him and dice him. Olmec, you are next. I can feel destiny smiling upon me. I am favored to win this match. Okay, I'm almost at the door. Here's a mummy, but I'm not worried about him. I can easily sidestep the guy. Oh my god, the shopkeeper, I forgot about him. No, stop it, I am in hell. When I said I wanted to go to hell, that did not what I meant. Looks like I have to use movie magic to cut there. I'll include a little of my Olmec fight because I want to show you what it looks like to pummel a gigantic golden statue with your bare hands until it is reduced to rubble. This pit trap I've dug for him is bigger than it needs to be, but I have way more than enough bombs, so there's no need to be frugal. All I need to do is lure him over and hope I don't mess up. Let's have quiet time for a moment so I can concentrate. Yes, die for me, Olmec. Die slow. This is blissful oblivion. I am spending the night in rapture. You thought I was going to die, didn't you? You should know better than to doubt Waldfield. Yea, for Waldfield is risen. Only he hath the power to edit very uncensored Winnie the Pooh. Only he may interview the cast and crew of Blood Orgy of the Leather Girls. See my Waldfield's Corner website for more details. This reminds me, while we're getting ready to beat hell with a Crysknife, I have some advertisements to read. Are you tired of laundering your clothes one at a time? Come to McCormick's Laundry Shack and get your third load of laundry for a third off. A laundry revolution has just hit the nation. Will you be a part of it? McCormick's Laundry Shack gave me $5,000 for that. Here is another one. Have you ever heard this before? No, Mom, I don't want to go to school this morning. Well, enroll your little ones in McCormick's School for Bedeviled Children today. We will stop their insouciance at once. Or else. Another 5,000 buckos for Waldfield. Soon I will be as rich in real life as I am in this game. And I will own spiky shoes and a jetpack too. Friends, would you like to be like Waldfield? Would you like to edit videos and play Spelunky with his prowess? Well, you cannot. This isn't an advertisement, I am simply telling you the sad truth. None but I may accomplish these feats. While I have been talking, I missed the opportunity to describe some of my sweet strategies, but hopefully you were gazing intently at the video and not daydreaming about how wonderful it would be to wrap me in your arms while planting tender smooches all over my luscious smackers. There is plenty of time for that later. I am busy attempting to beat hell with a Crysknife. Will Waldfield do it? Is this another blooper? Does this story have a happy ending? These questions and more pass through your mind shortly before you die. It's several years in the future from now, yet you still managed to think back upon my video. I am very flattered. Thank you for keeping me in your thoughts. Truly, thank you. I cannot possibly repay you, nor do I care to. I'm getting mighty close to Yama, so now is a good time to answer viewer mail. Dear Waldfield, thank you for doing what you do every day. You are welcome. Dear Waldfield, I cannot tell you how much your work means to me. You are welcome. Dear Waldfield, I named my daughter after you. You are welcome. Wait, there is more. It says PS she is really hot. And PPS we ran some blood tests and it turns out that you are the father. To that I once again say, you are welcome. Okay, I'm finally at Yama, so everybody be quiet. I am very serious. I need absolute silence during every moment of this. Pretend you are in church, and if needed, pretend too that you are Christian. My powers are vast, but they do not include the ability to concentrate while the slightest bit of noise is in the air. Not even the sound of my own voice. Not even the sound of my own text-to-speech synthesizer. Yes, these are the times that try Waldfield's soul. Does he have the mettle to withstand this ordeal? In case you are confused, I meant metal like METTLE, not either of its homophones. Sometimes things get confusing when you don't have a transcript in front of you. I am doing good so far. I blew up one of his hands. Now I just need to do the other one. Then his head will be free, and my Crysknife will be waiting. It would be easier to kill him from afar by lobbing bombs at him, but have you been paying attention for the last 12 minutes? I'm going to kill him with a Crysknife. Not with bombs. Not with a shotgun. Not with an alien rifle. Whip. Ball and chain. Or telefrag. Not by throwing the bodies of his own minions at him. By slashing him with a Crysknife. Otherwise, what was it all for? Okay, I am ready. Charge. Take that sucker, pow pow pow, and yo life. And now for some victory music. Actually, I don't want to get this video taken down for copyright infringement, so I'll just recite some victory poetry instead. What is a woman that you forsake her? And the hearth fire, and the homemaker, to go off with that old grey widowmaker. This is by Rudyard Kipling, who, although a racist, was also a brilliant maker of beats. There's more. She has no house to lay a guest in, but one chill bed for all to rest in, that the pale suns and the stray birds nest in. Are you hearing this dopeness? Notice by the way that I have earned what's called the true ending. That means I float down with my parachute. I love this game. Through thick and thin. Even when it kills me a bunch of times in a row. Girl, I always want to be with you. Thank you for watching. I am assuming you watched the whole thing without skipping around. If you did skip around, then no thank you. How dare you?